and this is the next thing. So that's where I think currently you're struggling. You don't have the experience. You have all the knowledge, and I think I've learned so much from YouTube with regard to IT, you know, that and we should do that with dentistry. Some of the videos I've seen on dentistry are awful, but there are a lot are really good, and a lot of the times they don't say what they're doing, but you can see what they're doing, and it's because it's become second nature, and they're a great way to learn. So the idea behind it is, I'm not sure where I got the name from, but I'm sure it wasn't there a few months ago. And then I looked again and it was there. So anyway, so that's what I've used. It's a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, and the idea is that there are about 60 FD groups. So in the 10 in a group. So if each of you looks at a particular topic on YouTube, say fissure sealants or glass ionomers or cements or single teeth root fillings, multi-tooth root fillings, making a denture, so whatever. But what you look at individually, you look at 5, you just select 5, try and get some obscure ones, and then the whole group will have looked at, if there's 10 in the group, that's 50, well, it'll probably be 40 because there'll be duplications. You know, the individual chooses what they think is the best. And I've seen you all presenting your case presentations, so you're actually presenting someone else's video, and you have to decide, you know, what how you set your criteria. It'll be slightly different, but in the end you want something that you can really learn from. So then the 10 of you will have, each will have one video, then the group look at the video, and you make a choice on what you think is the most useful for people at your stages in your career, and then from that, then you'll put it onto the library. And so with a bit of organization, we could have 60 different procedures that have had, we'll do the maths again, 50 selection processes. And that's a huge thing. By working together, can then go onto a site and find a reference video to something that's relevant to you. Yeah, and so it's like Wikipedia, but for dentists, and just with dental videos. And of course, you can have links with them. And yeah, you know, there'll be also another section for something that, you know, doesn't have the constraints of time and materials that we all have within the health service. And you can also learn from that as well. So that was the idea. And then, you know, next year, another group of FDs come along. And the other thing is they may be able to modify them. And people would want their videos on there. Certainly in this section, and you know, the girls section, there's a lot of dentists who think they're, I think the term's God's gift, and they probably produce some videos and maybe improve them, you know, because some great videos out there without a bit of audio, and just a little bit of explanation would help. So that's the idea, and I think I'll have to make a different video for that one. And some instructions on what to do, but yeah, I'll make a different video for that. Right, anyway, thank you for putting up with me.